Some people want your stuff, but they don't want you more.
Come on now.
There's a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
They want your gifts.
Yeah.
They want what you got.
Yes, sir.
They want you to stay up all night with them and pray when they're going through marriage problems.
Yeah.
They want you to show up at the jail when their son go to jail. They want you to pray all night when their mother in the hospital. They want you to do everything, but they don't want you. Y'all ready for the word?
Yes. Bring it out.
I can feel I'm pulling on y'all.
Hallelujah.
Get to the word, Pop.
You in there.
Moreh, I want you to grab me Matthew chapter number 22. I want to do it in the Amplified. One thing y'all want to learn about us, we go through every manuscript, we go through every translation. At BOOM, that's what we do.
Hallelujah.
You know, some of what we got the Cephers and we go through every manuscript. I want to encourage you to know, I want to tell you this, and this is for encouragement, that even every translation has a flaw.
That's right.
Come on.
It does.
So you cannot just be boxed into one translation. You got to look at them all. Look at the manuscripts, go back to the original, go to the Hebrew, go to the Aramaic, go to the Greek. Look at it and get an understanding of what's being said, because depending on who the translator was, some of them give from their perspective, which doesn't mean that you still can't have truth there.
That's right. That's
It
right.
just simply means from a cultural perspective, many of them who translated it also added a lot of cultural ideas.
Hallelujah.
And so it's very important for us to look at that. Matthew 22, when I start at verse 1, the message for today is called Dress Code is Strictly Enforced.
Come on here, sir.
Come on.
Moreh, we have Matthew 22.
Matthew 22.
Start at verse number 1. We're going to read this slow because I'm going to pause. I have many scriptures that I'm going to give you on today because this particular passage, it requires those level of scriptures.
Come on.
So I hope you're ready and prepared for this particular message.
Hallelujah.
All right? Start at verse number 1. Read, Moreh, to verse number 9.
Yeshua spoke to them again in parables, saying, the kingdom of heaven may be compared to a king who gave a wedding feast for his son.
Okay.
That he sent his servants to call those who had previously been invited to the wedding feast, but they refused to come.
So previously invited. Meaning there's some folks he invited already.
That's right.
To the wedding feast. You're going to find something here that those who are previously invited oftentimes don't come.
Come on.
People that you expect to come to your wedding and come to your events, they never show up. It's all based on ones you least expect. Come on, read.
Then he sent out some other servants,
Come on.
saying, tell those who have been invited, look, I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and fattened are killed, and all things are calves are butchered, and everything is ready. Come to the wedding feast.
So he said, look, I invited you, but you know some people, you got to tell them what's going to be at the wedding. You just can't just invite them. You know, some people, you be like, yo, man, we come to the wedding, come to the party. Okay, all right. And then some people, you got to be like, yo, man, we're going to have chicken, we're going to have dead mashed potatoes, potato salad, and all that. You know, some people come just for the festivities.
Yes, sir.
They come just for the food.
Yeah.
You got folks like that.
Yeah.
They ain't coming to hang out, they come pretend to hang out, but they're really there for the food.
Come on, sir.
So the moment what's happening is Yeshua is giving folks every opportunity to show up to the wedding.
Come on, sir.
That's right.
Everybody gonna have an opportunity to show up to this wedding. This wedding don't just have special guests.
Yeah.
Everybody is a special guest in this particular wedding.
That's good.
Come on, read.
But they paid no attention. They disregarded the invitation.
So the previous folk, they ain't want to show up, and even the folks who actually want the food, they say, nah, I ain't going now. I don't want to go hang out. I don't want to go hang out over there. I got some other things to do. I'm going to go hang out somewhere else. You know, they don't have enough. I don't want to go over there, but they might be limited on what I can eat. Come on, read.
But treating it with contempt and went away, one to his farm and another to his business. The rest of the invited guests seized his servants and mistreated them, insulting and humiliating them, and killed them.
Wow, come on.
The king was enraged when he heard this and sent his soldiers and destroyed those murderers and burned their city.
Yes.
Then he said to his servants, the wedding feast is ready, but those who were invited were not worthy. So go to the main highways that lead out of the city and invite to the wedding feast as many as you find.
So he said, listen, invite those who previously invited, invite those who just like to eat food. Nobody wants to show up. We got to have somebody at the party.
Come on, come on.
Yes.
We just can't be having a party by ourselves.
All right.
So this is what I need you to do. I'm going to send some more folks out there. I need you to go get whosoever will want to come to the party.
Yeah.
They don't even have to really know me like that. To come to the party. What you're going to find out is the one who's previously called, the ones who like the food, is Israel.
All right. Make it plain.
Uh-oh, come on. Come on.
As Israel and previously invited.
That's right.
Made a covenant with them, they previously invited. I invited them back in the Exodus.
Come on now. Come on now.
Come to the party. I prepared a place for them. And Israel.
That's right.
We know Israel loved to eat the fatted cow. They love to eat. But they don't want to show up to the party.
Come on, sir.
Bring me up to go.
You know? Some people want your stuff, but they don't want you more.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
There's a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
They want your gifts.
Yeah.
They want what you got.
Yes, sir.
They want you to stay up all night with them and pray when they go through marriage problems.
Yeah.
They want you to show up at the jail when their son go to jail. They want you to pray all night when their mother in the hospital. They want you to do everything, but they don't want you.
Yeah.
Come on now. Come on
I
now.
show up to the ministry as long as I get what I want, and then once I get it, I'm gone.
My.
Come on now.
Helping somebody.
I'll call on your name and pray to you because I need a job.
Hallelujah.
I really don't want you. Because after I got the job, I don't talk to you no more.
Come on now.
Good there.
That's true.
I need a car breaking down. I'm praying, I'm showing up the assembly every Shabbat, but once I get that new car, they don't even show up to the assembly no more. They don't even put in the time no more. I'm tired of going to jail. I promise this is the last time. I don't go to jail no more.
Well,
And as soon as he let them out, they find themselves doing the same thing they said they wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Come on, read. Well, stay right there. I'm going to read this here. Look what it says. Mark 16, verse 15 through 16 says, and he said to them, because remember, he said, I need you to go invite anybody.
Yeah.
He says to them, go into all the world and preach the gospel to all creation.
Yeah.
Yes.
He who has believed in me
Yeah.
and has been baptized will be saved from the penalty of Yah's wrath and judgment. But he who has not believed will be condemned.
Come on,
all
sir.
right, come on.
Yeshua is talking about those who he previously invited, and yet now is the time because they don't want him. They don't appreciate what he did for them, but there's always a remnant.
Yeah.
There are always a people who will. He said, listen, if I gotta turn the rocks,
Come on, sir.
Come on. Come
I'll
on.
make them proud to me. Don't get so arrogant, Israel, to the point where you think that the Most High don't have a backup plan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, we come kind of get conceited and a little arrogant. We come and get a couple of scriptures. Now we think we got arrogant. We think we the one doing it.
Uh-oh.
We start listening to the clamoring of the crowd.
Yeah.
You can teach our.
Come on.
Come on now.
See, the thing that you have to remember, Hasatan even works through in the assembly.
Come on,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes,
Come on,
sir.
sir.
See, if he can't get you one way,
Yeah.
he'll start making you think you're doing it.
Woo. Ain't that the truth?
He'll start making you think that I'm the one doing this.
Come on.
So now you get in danger because now you make yourself a deity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There.
And the only reason why you preach is to hear the crowd.